Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Welcome to the Tadvidya Sambhasha Parishat series of Charaka Samhita Sutrasthana. Today we will be discussing about the further aspects of Charaka Samhita Sutrasthana, 11th chapter, that is the Tistraishaniya Adhyaya. We have already discussed up to the types of pramana, that is the Chaturvida pramana, the enumeration and explanation of the Chaturvida pramana. Now we are going to deal today with the explanation of the Punarjanma Siddhi, that is how Punarjanma has been proved in the Charaka Samhita with the help of Chaturvida Pramana. That has been specifically told here. Then also we will be discussing about the Saptatrika, that is the 7 triads which have been explained in the Charaka Samhita Sutrasthana Tistraishaniya Adhyaya. Therefore you can here see that there are 2 topics which we will be dealing today, that is Punarjanma Siddhi with the help of Chaturvida Pramana and also the Saptatrikas. So this Punarjanma Siddhi has been included under the Paraloka Eshana. That is Paraloka Eshana, in that particular aspect you can see that the explanations of the rebirth, that is palingenesis what you say, or it is called as the Punarjanma or rebirth. How is it possible to be understood? Because as an Astika Darshana, especially Charaka Samhita being a Astika Darshana, has specific attributes wherein it with the help of the Chaturvida Pramana, that is Pratyaksha, Aptopadesha, Pratyaksha, Anumana and Yukti, we are going to believe that there is rebirth. So how all it is possible, that has been explained further. So you can here see that by Aptopadesha it is possible to be understood, because the definition of the Apta also have been told, and whoever studies any Shastra, of course he is expected to believe the Apta. So here you can see that Apta is somebody who is always telling the Satya, right? The Satya Vakya is always expected from him. And also you can see that परीक्षकैः प्रणीतः शिष्टानुमतो लोकानुग्रह प्रवृत्तः शास्त्रवादः स च आप्तागमः आप्तागमात् उपलभ्यते दानत पोयज्ञ सत्याहिंसा ब्रह्मचर्याणि अभ्युपद निश्रेयस कराणि इति. You can see that the persons who we believe are also endowed with these particular the attributes like tapo, yajna, satya, ahimsa, brahmacharya, then abhyudaya, nishreyasa, etc. That is, you can see that whoever is having these particular qualities, that is acquired the knowledge with the help of Vedas, or are towards the Shastra Jnana, or who have a lot of Shastra Jnana with them, those people, or the Vachana or the Vakya from them can be included or considered under the Apta Vachana. Therefore you can see that whoever believes in the Astika Darshana or Astikatva, it is mandatory, or you can consider that they can it can be considered that these particular principles, whatever they have told, especially with respect to Punarbhava or rebirth, can be accepted. Therefore, with the help of Apta Upadesha, or in the Apta Upadesha, or in the Darshana Shastra, or in the Shastras, it has been told that Punarjanma exists, that is, there is rebirth. So therefore we can go for that. And also it will lead to the Dharma, that is, this will lead to a Dharma Marga also. So therefore we can consider with the help of the Aptopadesha that rebirth exists or Punarjanma exists. Then with the help of Pratyaksha, is it possible for us to understand by Pratyaksha whether Punarjanma exists or not? Pratyakshamapi cha upalabhyate. So Pratyaksha is also helpful in understanding the rebirth. Mata pitrorho visadrishat apatyani. Here you can see that the apatya, that is the progeny which are usually born, are sadrisha, mata pitra sadrisha, that is, there is a little link with the mata and pita, that is, they are a little sadrisha, that is, there is similarity. You can see these things. In what all similarity will be there? Similarity will be there usually in the Varna, Swara, Akriti, Sattva, Buddhi, Bhagya Visheshaha. That is, you can see that Varna, Swara, Akriti, Sattva, Buddhi, all these aspects, there will be a little bit of similarity. It is not that it is same, but there will be similarity. Sadrishatvat, it is told. It is not Samanatva, it is Sadrishatva. Sadrishatva means there will be similarity here. So Pravaravara Kula Janma, you can also see that the persons who take birth in a particular caste or creed or any kind of socio-economic status, that is also dependent on the karma also. That is what is told earlier. So of course it is dependent upon the karma, but pratyakshataha you can see that some people are born in a good kula, some people are not born. So this is also seen. Then Dasya, Aishwarya, that is some people will be in the labor class, some people will have a lot of Aishwarya, or Sukham, Asukham, Ayuhu, in the Ayu itself, in the life itself, some people will be very comfortable, some people will not be. So all these things, Ayusho Vaishamyam, that is, there will be difference in the Ayuha also. These things will be seen, that is, there is lot of differences, right? So this is specifically seen with respect to the Pratyaksha. You can see that in the Punarjanma, like while you are doing the Punarjanma Siddhi, you can specifically see that these are all dependent upon what all you have done, the karma you have done in the previous life. Because these things, if there is no rebirth, then how come we will be seeing that the fruits which are seen in this particular janma are having a lot of similarity with the Mata and Pita, or it will be having a definite criteria. So if there is rebirth, then we can connect it to some logic. Otherwise the logic is not there. Everybody should be having the same kind of socio-economic status. Everybody should be endowed with the same kind of buddhi, medha, mana, sattva, akriti. Everything should be similar. Why is that we see that there is a lot of difference? Because the differences are connected to the previous janma. Therefore we can rely upon the postulation that by pratyakshataha we can assess that rebirth exists. So here you can see that the priyatva and apriyatva also, that is the likes and dislikes also may be dependent upon what we have seen in the previous janma. That is, it will be connected to the previous janma. So pratyakshataha you can see that specifically the concept of rebirth can be is very much evident. Then one more pramana which we have is the Anumana pramana, very useful pramana. Here you can see that many of the things which are Daiva Sangnika, that is Daiva Sangnakam Anubandhikam Karmaha Tasya Tat Phalam, that is whatever is in our Daiva, that is Daiva Sambandhita, that is one which is Daiva. When you consider, it is mainly related to Paurvadehika, that is the previous janma, right? So in the previous janma whatever has happened, that only may get repeated or it may get continued. These are also seen. So therefore the Anumana is always like Phalat Bijam Anumiyate, that is the Phala, that is the Karma Phala or any fruit or anything which you are experiencing in this janma should have some bija, that is there should be some karana in the previous janma. Therefore the Phalat Bijam Anumiyate, that Anumana is also very much helpful here, wherein it is indicating that there should be a karana before the existence of the karya. So karya is already seen in this particular janma, therefore karana should be in the previous janma if it is not seen in this particular janma only, right? So phalam cha bijat, the vice versa is also seen. That is, in this janma if there are some karanas, probably in the same janma or in the next janma you will be having the fruits of it, or the phala will be seen in the next janma. Yuktitaha also, that is with Chaturvida Pramana we have already told earlier that Dvividam eva khalu satcha asatcha tasya Chaturvida Pariksha Aptopadesha Pratyaksha Anumana Yuktischa iti. So Yuktischa esha, from by Yukti you can see that logically also if you think, that is with the Buddhi Pashyati ya bhavan Bahu Karana Yogajan, right? Buddhis Trikala Sagnaya Trivargam Sadhite ya, it is told. So you can see that Kartrukarana Samyogat Kriya, you can see that Kartrukarana Samyoga only will lead to any kind of Kriya. then kritasya karmanah phalam na akritasya, that is whatever is happening will always have a karana. Without the karana no karya will happen. Then na ankurotpattir bijat, that is without the ankura utpatti, that is bija, if is not there, then ankura utpatti will not happen. That ankura means there will be no germination if there is no seed. Bija should always be there, karana should always be there. Therefore karma sadrusham phalam. So yuktitah, logically if you also speak, the karma phala is seen, everybody is accepting that there is karma phala. That means the karma also should have happened earlier. That is a certain type of karma, that is a karana for the karma should be always existing earlier. That is the logic here. So here with the help of yukti also, or logically also if you consider, then the existence of the rebirth can be accepted in Ayurveda. So therefore in Charaka Samhita these particular pramanas have been used. Evam pramanaish chaturbihi upadishte punarbhava dharmadvareshu avadhiyate. So this will also open our doors towards the dharma. That is, it will lay open a pathway for us to understand the paraloka. That is how we are going to get devoid of this rebirth, or punarjanma should not happen, right? Because the karma should be such that the phala of the karma should lead us to moksha. That is, it should lead to dharma, artha, kama and moksha. Chaturvidya Purushartha Sadhana it should lead. Therefore, along with these particular understanding, that is the understanding of the rebirth, the person also should be able to follow sadvritta. He should get devoid of all the indriya, lobha, etc. All these things should be, the tyaga should be done. Then it is possible for him to attain the swargyam, right? Pretya cha swargyam, it is told. That is tatha kurvan iha chaiva yasho labate pretya cha swargam. That is the person who is living in this particular janma also will be completely devoid of all the karma, and the phala of that karma will be like he will be attaining the swarga. Iti tritiya paralokeshana vyakhyata bhavati. So with this the paralokeshana can be attained. For attaining the paralocation, the understanding of punarjanma was required. That is why this was explained in detail. Now going to the saptatrikas, very important topic or prakarana in this particular chapter. So the first trika was the praneshana, dhaneshana and paralokeshana among the ashtatrika. Now are the saptatrika which are completely related to the sharira, right? So the first one which we were mostly having our focus was the praneshana. So therefore for praneshana what all are required, that has been explained in the saptatrika. So first one is the dharana. We can also see that there are three factors which are very very important for our life. So what are they? They are called as upastambhaha. Upastambha means the trayo upastambhaha. Then trivida balam, trini ayatanani, trayo rogaha, trayo rogamargaha, trivida vishajaha, trivida aushadamiti. So in the 34th shloka, the saptatrikas, 7 triads have been explained, have been enumerated. So one by one we will go through. Trayo upastambha iti. There are 3 stambhas, that is there are 3 pillars upastambha which will be supporting our life, right? Vata pitta kapha are the doshas which sustain our body, and in the similar way there are 3 things which are responsible for the functionality of our lives. What are they? They are ahara, swapno, brahmacharyamiti. Ahara means here the food we ingest, that is aharyati iti aharaha. There is one which we consume is called as hiyante iti aharaha. Also there is a definition, that is one which you consume or one which you ingest is called as ahara. Swapna, that is nidra, and brahmacharya, that is all the activities. Okay, so all these things are very important. Why it is important? Because sharira bara varna upachaya upachitam anuvartate yavad ayuhu samskarat samskaram ahitam anupasevamanasya ya ihaiva upadekshate. So here you can see that if the samskara here refers to the condition of the body, right? The condition of the body will be ascertained by the status of the ahara, nidra and brahmacharya. This is very much required. So ahara is something which is a source of energy for our body or for the sharira. Swapna, which is responsible for the maintenance, because with the nidra you are going to give rest to the body, and also the vata vriddhi will be reduced with that. Then brahmacharya, there is all the activities which are always dharma para, such kind of activities you are going to have. So this will literally lead to upachaya of the sharira. Upachaya means nourishment of the sharira. This will be responsible. And upachaya, how upachaya, bala varna upachaya will happen. There is bala upachaya also will be happening with the help of the ahara, nidra, brahmacharya. Varna upachaya also will happen, and the sharira upachaya happens. All these things are explained in this particular context. So Trivida Upastambha, when you consider, there are three, that is ahara, swapna and brahmacharya. Coming to the Trivida Bala. Trivida Bala means, Bala here refers to the Sharirika Bala and also Manasika Bala. It is told, that is Sharira and Manasika Bala are considered together here. So Trivida Balamiti, when you consider Sahajam, Kalajam, Yuktikritam cha, that is three kinds of Bala, Sahaja, Kalaja and Yuktikrita. Sahajam yet Sharira Sattvayoho Prakritam, that is, if you consider the Sahaja Bala, Sahaja means the innate Bala or innate immunity, what we call. That is Sahajam is Sharira Sattvayoho Prakritam, one which is Prakrita or one which is already present in the Sharira and also in the Manas. Though both have to be considered. Kalakritam, Rutu Vibhagajam, Vayakritam cha. When you consider Kalakrita means there are two categories once again here, Rutukritam and Vayakritam. Rutukritam means one which is related to the different seasons. There is Rutu Krita. There also you have certain immunity developed because of that. The Bala will be usually gained because of the Rutu or the Kala. That is, Rutu means the Vyavahara Kala, Samvatsara Kala you have to consider. Then Vayakritam. Vayakritam means the Vaya also is important here. Vaya means as the age progresses, the Bala also increases. That should be considered here. Kalajam. Then the third one is the Yuktikrita Bala. Yuktikrita means the Bala which is induced or with the help of certain acharana or the rasayana prayoga etc., you are going to enhance the bala. How you are going to enhance? Yukti kritam punas tad yad ahara cheshta yogajam, that is with the help of ahara which can increase the bala, you are going to increase the sharira bala or the manasika bala. Or cheshta yogajam. Cheshta means activity also. The activity which will enhance the immunity of the person, that also will be done. So therefore you can see that in each of the categories, that is in the Sahaja, Kalaja and Yuktikrita, you have once again two points to be noted down. In the Sahaja you have Sharira Sattvayoho Prakritam, there is Prakrita Sahaja Bala of the Sharira, Prakrita Sahaja Bala of the Manas Sattva, both have to be considered. When you consider Kalakrita Bala, then it has two categories, that is Rutukrita, that is Samvatsaradi Kalakrita, and Vayakrita, that is your age, as in when the age progresses you will have the increase in the Bala. Then Yuktikrita, there also you have two categories. Punastad Ahara Cheshta Yogajam, that is with the help of Ahara, certain types of Ahara you are going to increase the Bala or gain Bala, and with the help of Cheshta, that is certain activities also you can gain the Bala. The next category which has been, already two are over, that is the Traya Upastambha we have already come across, and then Trivida Bala we have come across. The next one, the third among the Saptatrika is Trini Ayatanani. Ayatana means what? Ayatana means one, the way, pathway or the source is called as Ayatana. Now the Srotas also has a synonym as Ayatana. Ayatana means through which something is flown or through which something is received, that is called as Ayatana. So Ayatana, when we refer to here, what are we expecting? We are expecting some danger to the Sharira. That is, earlier we have already told that these are the factors which support the body, that is Trivida, Upastambha and Trivida Bala. Now we are going to talk about the threats, that is source of the threats. So source of the threat means what? Threat is here the roga. How roga can affect us? So the source of the roga is arthanam karmanah kalasya cha atiyoga ayoga mithya yoga. So there are three sets of things which we have to consider here. What all? Arthanam ayoga, atiyoga, mithya yoga. Then karmanaha atiyoga, ayoga and mithya yoga. Kalasya atiyoga, ayoga and mithya yoga. Three sets have been told. So here you can see that arthanam here means the indriya artha. If the indriya artha is overused, unused or used in a wrong way, that will become a source for the threat or for the roga. Karmanaha means there are three kinds of karma: kayika karma, vachika karma and manasika karma. These three things will be if it is done in the atiyoga, ayoga or mithya yoga of those, or excessively used, not used, or it is wrongly used. That is the kaya, vak and mana. If they are done, then it will lead to roga. Kalasya atiyoga ayoga mithya yoga. That is in the kala also. The Rutuk kala or the Vyadhi Kriya kala, if you consider. In the kala also there can be atiyoga, ayoga and mithya yoga. These things are the sources for the roga. So ayatana will become the sources for the roga. So therefore always you can see that the aspects related to indriya are highlighted more, because arthanam karmanaha kalasya cha atiyoga ayoga mithya yoga. So asatma indriyartha samyoga prajnaparada and parinama, what we have seen earlier, the same thing has been told here, but here it is very very specific. That is arthanam karmanaha kalasya atiyoga ayoga mithya yoga. That is the indriyartha samyoga which is happening in a ayoga, atiyoga or mithya yoga way, that is also one of the source of the roga. Then karmanaha, that is kayika, vachika or manasika karma, if it is done in a atiyoga, ayoga or mithya yoga, that can lead to roga. Then kalasya atiyoga, ayoga or mithya yoga also can lead to the roga, right? So therefore we should always be very very specific with respect to the avoidance of any kind of ayoga, atiyoga or mithya yoga of the artha, that is the indriya artha or karma or kala. All these three things should be avoided. So the sources have been told, because sources for roga are very very important. At the source itself, if you are going, if you can control something, then it will be very beneficial further to manage the disease. Therefore they have told the ayatana or the source of the disease or the threats, right? So this has been explained in detail, of course. Then next, if you consider the roga, that is what is attained or what is attained by the source. From the source something is coming. What is coming? Roga. So therefore there are three types of roga which are aroused mainly due to the atiyoga, ayoga or mithya yoga of kala, artha and karma. So what are they? Trayo rogaha iti nijagantuja manasaha. These rogas are also of three kinds. They are mainly nija, agantuja and manasa. That is, nija is one which is the doshaja. Trayaha nijaha sharira dosha samuttaha. Specifically they are told. That is, they are three in number. They are sharira dosha samuttaha. Sharira dosha samuttaha means what? What are they? Vata, pitta and kapha. Then agantu. What is agantu? One which is external is called as agantu. Bhuta, visha, vayu, agni, sampraharadi samuttaha. Samuttaha, you can see that samuttana means one which is sourced from that, or one which is has its origin from there. That is called as samuttaha. So agantu, the vyadhi or agantu rogas mainly specifically mentioned here are bhuta, visha, vayu, agni, sampraharadi samuttaha. Very important to be noted here is agantu rogas are characterized by either it can be bhuta or one which, that is bhuta means something which exists but may not be seen. Then visha means all the poisons which jagat vishannam tan krutva tenasau vishasangnakaha. There is one which can cause any distress to the body or the manas is called as visha. Then vayu also, there is dushta vayu here has to be considered, or agni also can cause any kind of injury, external injury, like burn, etc. Then samprahara means any kind of external assault or any kind of injury or fight may lead to the agantuja roga. So agantu roga are all external, and the external causes, that it can be a microorganism, it can be the external assault by a person or any other animal or anything, or it can also be visha. So visha is also considered to be a agantuja nidana for the roga. Then manasaha punar ishtasya labhacha anishtasya upajayate. So here you can see that the manasa roga is the having the ayatana, or it is having the source wherein ishtasya labhat alabhacha, that is something you have liked, but if you have got it, then you will be happy. If you do not get it, or if you cannot acquire it, then you may not be happy about it. Or anishtasya labhat, that is if you don't want it but it comes to you, then also it may lead to dukkha. So therefore manasika dukkha or manasika roga are related to this, that is ishtasya labhacha, that is if you get it you will be happy, or if you do not get it you may not be happy, or if something is not wanted, then if it comes to you, then also you will not be having happiness about that. Therefore these karanas may lead to vyadhis. So therefore trayu roga, there are three kinds of roga which have been explained, that is nija, agantuja and manasa. Three kinds of rogas with the three ayatanas which have been explained, the sources which have been explained here. This is the phala, or this is the fruit. So this roga has to now have a proper root in the sharira. Now where does it exist? These three kinds of roga which are existing, that is the nija, agantuja and manasa, have to have their abodes in the sharira itself. But what parts of the sharira, or what all anga avayavas of the shariras are affected, that has to be understood, because only when we know that where it is the location of the disease, then the disease can be treated very well. Otherwise, if the location is not found out, it will be very difficult for us to understand the disease, understand the samprapti, and also do the samprapti vigatana. Therefore you can see that trayo roga marga iti, that is there are three kinds of roga marga. What are they? Shakha, marmasti, sandhayah, koshthascha. That is shakha, marmasti, sandhi and koshtha are the three kinds of roga marga. That is the pathway in which the roga or these three rogas can exist, right? Tatra shakha raktadayo dhatavastvaksha. What is shakha? Shakha means all the dhatus and the tvacha have to be considered there. That is also called as bahya roga marga. Marmani punar basti hridaya murdhadini asti sandhayo asti samyogat tatra upanibadhascha snayu kandaraha sa madhyama roga marga. So in the madhyama roga marga, what all have been considered? Basti, hridaya, shiras and asti sandhi, that is the joints which have been made up of the asti, that is the with the help of bones, that those particular joints are to be considered. And also tatra upanibadhascha snayu kandaraha, that is the appendages of those appendages of the joint appendages like tendons, the ligaments, etc. also have to be considered under the madhyama roga marga only. That is what they are telling. Madhyama roga marga, it is also called as the marmasti sandhayah, because traya marma have been included. Then asti sandhayah means it is not only asti separately, asti sandhi has been considered. That is the joints which have been made up of sandhi, asti. That is called as asti sandhi. It is not asti dhatu here, because asti dhatu has been considered already in the raktadayo dhatavastvaksha. That is rakta, mamsa, meda, asti, majja and shukra have been considered under the shakha itself. Here marma, asti sandhi have been considered specifically. Okay, Snayukandana sa madhyama roga marga has been told. Here madhyama roga marga it is told because you can see that many of the formulations also which have been told further, which are mainly sneha pradhana, have been explained under the indicated for madhyama roga marga vyadhis. And some of the diseases, like for example smriti nasha, etc., can be ascertained to madhyama roga marga, because in Madhyama Roga Marga the Shiras is present. Therefore, Shiras, anything related to the Shira, that is Antahpaga of the Shira, has to be considered under the Madhyama Roga Marga only. Therefore, many kind of psychological diseases or the neural diseases, they have the connection with the Madhyama Roga Marga. Then, Koshtah Punaruchyate Mahasrotah Sharira Madhyam Mahanimnam Amapakvasheshcheti Paryaya Shabdaistantre Sa Roga Marga Abhyantaraha. That is Abhyantara Roga Marga, or it is also called as the Koshtha. Koshtha means one which includes the Sharira Madhya or Mahanimna, it is called, or it is also called as Mahasrotas. That is, it will include the Amashaya, Pakvashaya, everything under that. That is, wherever the Ahara Paka happens completely, that is considered to be the Koshtha, or it is also called as the Mahanimna or Mahasrotas. That is called as Abhyantara Rogamarga, one which is very much inside, that is considered as the Abhyantara Rogamarga. Therefore, the three Rogamargas are the Shakha, Marmasti, Sandhi and Koshtha. They are also called as Bahya, Madhyama and Abhyantara Rogamarga. Right? Then you also have the list of diseases which happen in these particular Rogamarga that has been explained. Further, you can see that now we have Roga. If the Roga is there and we have also located it that there are certain types of specific locations when a certain type of diseases can happen. So now what is the action to be taken? Some parihara should be done, right? The prayatna should be there. So what is the prati karma samarambha? Here it can be done only with the help of the Shodasha Kala Beshaja. That is the Vaidya who is having all the Vaidya Guna, that is which has been explained in the Khuddaka Chatushpada Adhyaya, because the Nirdesha has been already given earlier. That is in the Khuddaka Chatushpada Adhyaya, the Nirdeshas for the Vaidya, Upasthata, Rogi and the Beshaja, all these things have been told. Therefore, now we have to have a Vaidya who can cure this. But we can see that there are three kinds of Vaidyas. Who are they? Trivida Bishaja iti. That is, three kinds of doctors you can see, who are those Bishak Chadmacharaha Santihi Santi Eke Siddha Saditaha Santi Vaidya Guna Yuktas Trivida Bishajo Bhuvi. That is, in this world, Bhuvi, there are three kinds of physicians. One is called as Bishak Chadmacharaha. Chadmachara means they look like Bishak but they are not actually Bishak. That is, they will know some of the formulations, they will know the combination of the drugs, but they will not be actually analyzing the Samprapti. And nowadays also you can see that many of them are there is especially traditional practitioners, or by hierarchy they will be practicing some of the medicaments. So this can be because of the they are also called as Chadmachara. Chadma means what? The that is Chadma Vesha we say, or for fancy dress it is called Chadma Vesha. That is wherein we take the appearance of some other person. Like for example, a person can act like a doctor, right? So that is what is Chadma. Chadma means wherein you are not that, but you are going to have the face of that particular profession. So Chadmachara Vaidya means the profession has been just been mimicked by a person. So Chadmachara Bishak Santi Eke Siddha Sadita. But some people are Siddha Sadita, they'll know some things, but they by practice, that is with the help of lot of practice, they will have acquired some skills over that particular disease or that particular formulation, and they will be knowing some treatments. So they are called as Siddha Sadita, wherein they are going to treat the people with the help of their knowledge, whatever is they are having, but they will not be going in detail with the diagnosis, the Sadhya Sadhyata and the Chikitsa, but they will be just doing whatever is known by them. That is called as Siddha Sadhita Vaidya. Santi Vaidya Guna Yuktaha. But there is another category which is called as the Vaidya Guna Yukta Bishak. That is, Vaidya Guna Yukta means he should have all the gunas which has been explained in the Khuddaka Chatushpada Adhyaya. All these qualities, if they are there, then he is called as Vaidya Guna Yukta Bishak. That is, he should be able to Daksha, Tirthartha Shastra, Dishta Karma, Shuchi, all these four characters should be there with that Bishak, and he should be always Vignata, Shasita, Yokta, Karanam Bishakatratu, it's told, right? He should be Vignata Aushadasya, he should be knowing about the Aushadha, completely having knowledge, scientific knowledge about the Aushadha, Vignata Aushadasya. Then Shastra Paricharakasya, that is, he should be able to have the control over the Paricharaka, or all the paramedical staff, or the nursing staff, or the therapists, etc. Then Yokta means Yokta Aushadasya, that is, he should be able to formulate things however it is present, or however it is available, with the help of Yukti, and then he has to do the Yojana of the Yojana of the Aushadha and Yojana of the Roga. So therefore these three things are very, very important. Vignata, Shasita, Yokta, Pradhanam, Bishakatratu. So therefore Bishak is considered to be Pradhana with the help of these three qualities. Should be Vignata, Shasita and Yokta. If these three are present, then he is considered as the Vaidya Guna Yukta Beshaja, along with Daksha, Tirthartha Shastra, Dushta Karma, Shushir Bishak, Shuchihi. All these four qualities also should be there with him. So if in case if a person is not a Vaidya Guna Yukta person, he is either Chadmachara or Siddha Sadhita, then the Roga will not also get cured. It will take a longer period of time, or the person may end up his life with these kind of personalities. Then Trividam Aushameti, with what will we do? Okay, fine. We have told that the Vaidya Guna Yukta Bishak only is there with us. So this Vaidya Guna Yukta Bishak should be able to treat a person or treat the Roga with the help of Aushadha. So what all Aushadhas are available? There are three kinds of Aushadha. What are they? Daiva Vapashram, there is Trividam Aushadhameti, Daiva Vapashram, Yukti Vapashram, Sattva Vajayascha. Tatra Daiva Vapashram, Mantraushadhi, Mani, Mangala, Bali, Upahara, Homa, Niyama, Prayishchita, Upavasa, Swasthena, Pranipatagamanadi. Yukti Vapashram, Punaha Ahara Aushadha Dravyanam Yojana. Sattva Vajayaha, Punaha Hitebhyo Ahitebhyo Arthebhyo Mano Nigraha. So there are three kinds of Aushadha or Bheshaja which has been explained here. What are they? First one is Daiva Vapashraya, second one is Yukti Vapashraya, and third one is Sattva Vajaya. Daiva Vapashraya means, here they have told specifically what are they: Mantra, Aushadha, Mani, Mangala, Bali, Upahara, Homa, Niyama, Prayashchita, Upavasa, Swasthena, Pranipatagamana. These are considered to be the Daiva Vipashraya Upayas. Daiva Vipashraya means when you are going to go in surrenderance to the Daiva. So what all can be done? Mantra, that is the chanting of the mantras can be done. Then Mani Dharana has been told specifically. Mangala means Mangala Karya or any kind of religious practices. Then Bali, that is sacrifice. Sacrifice doesn't mean only animal sacrifice, it can be any kind of sacrifice. Then Upahara means any kind of gifts to be given. Then Homa means the specific Havana or Homa which will be done with a particular nimitta. Then Niyama means a particular rule to be followed in the person with that particular person. Then Prayashchita, that is, you feel sorry for something and you apologize and confess. That is called as Prayashchita. Upavasa, that is, Upavasa here doesn't do Upavratasya Papebhyaha na Sharirasya Shoshanam. This has been already told in the first chapter in Charaka Samhita Sutrasthana, first chapter. That is, it is Upavasa doesn't mean only leaving the food. Na Sharirasya Shoshanam. It is Upavratasya Papebhyaha. That is being avoiding the Papa karma. That is called as Upavasa here. And finding way to go near the God. That is called as Upavasa. Swasthena means specific chanting of mantras which will help in bhuto chatana, etc. Then Swasthena Pranipatagamana. Pranipatagamana means going to places of worship or doing the yatra towards the Tirtha Sthalas. That is called as Tirtha Yatra. That is called as Pranipatagamana. That is, you go in walking, that is Gamana. You have to walk and go to the Tirtha Yatras, to the Tirtha Sthala, and do the Prashchita. So that is called as Pranipatagamana. Pilgrimage, what you call, that is called as Pranipatagamana. All these things come under the Daiva Vipashraya. What is Yukti Vipashraya? Yukti Vipashraya Punaha Ahara Aushadha Dravyanam Yojana. That is, you are doing the Yojana of the Ahara and Yojana of the Aushadha Dravya. So Ahara Dravya also plays an important role. We know that Pathya is very important. So Pathya Yojana can be done, or the Aushadha Yojana also can be done. Aushadha Yojana means proper planning of the treatment for the person. Then you can see that Sattva Vajaya. Sattva Vajaya is the third category of the Aushadha, wherein Punaha Ahitebhyo Arthebhyo Mano Nigraha. There is one which is not good for you. Ahitebhyo Arthebhya. Artha we have told already, that is the Indriya Artha. Here the Artha with respect to manas, so because whatever indriyas you are going to the indriyas are going to perceive, that is going through the manas to the atma. Therefore the mano nigraha is important, that is what should be entering the atma, what should not enter, that should be decided by the manas only. So therefore mano nigraha, that is controlling the mind, is very very important here. That will be done with the help of the ahita artha will not be allowed. So controlling of the ahita artha comes under the this Sattva Vajaya Chikitsa mainly. So with this we have already come across the Saptatrikas, that is 7 types of the 7 types of triads. So you can see that the first triad was what? One which is the basic fundamentals, that is the Prakrita, what is the by default a person should have. Ahara Indra Brahmacharya he should have. And with this what will happen, if it is in the proper upachaya sthiti, then what will happen? He will have good bala. So what are those kinds of bala? They are sahaja kalaja and yuktikruta bala. Now with this bala, he should also understand. Now the strengths are also always understood. Then what is the weakness? The weakness is roga, that is he can get affected with the roga. So what are the source of the roga? That has to be identified first. The source is called as ayatana. There are 3 kinds of ayatana, that is the ahita or hina, mithya and atiyoga of the artha, that is indriya artha, karma and the kala. That will be the sources of the roga for the threats. So we have also come across with the weakness. So what is this weakness? Roga can be of 3 types. They are the nija, agantuja and the manasa. These 3 kinds of roga. How will you identify them, or how will you locate them? Locating them in the sharira is also very important. Therefore their pathway should be traced. So those pathways are what? There are 3. That is the trayo roga margaha, that is bahya, abhyantara and marmasti sandhi, or it is also called as the shakha, marmasti sandhi and koshtha. It is also called as bahya, madhyama and abhyantara roga marga. These 3 particular conditions. So now when you identify the roga marga, then you who should correct it? A person who is responsible for that is whom? There is already nirdesha in the same chatushka. That is because in the nirdesha chatushka we are speaking about the guidelines in the instruction. So there is already a guideline that who should treat it. Vaidya guna yukta bishak should treat. Therefore there are 3 kinds of vaidya which should be always understood. 2 kinds of bishak should be avoided. That is, we should avoid the bishak chadmachara vaidya and also the siddha sadhita vaidya. We should go for vaidya guna yukta vaidya who is having the qualities of Vijnata Shasita Yokta, because he is the Pradhana among the all the this Chatushpada, right? So in the Chatushpada he becomes Pradhana because of these 3 qualities: Vijnata Shasita Yokta, Pradhanam Vishagatratu. So therefore this kind of, there is Vaidya Guna Yukta Vaidya should treat in 3 ways. What are they? In what way he should treat? He can treat in either Daiva Vipashraya way, Yukti Vipashraya or Sattva Vajaya way. So in Daiva Vipashraya he will be using what all he can use. He can use the mantra, mantra, mani, pranipata gamana, homa, swastena, upavasa, bali, mangala. All these things can be used or made use of for the elevation of the diseases. Second thing, he can go for the usage of the Yukti Vipashraya. That is, Yukti Vipashraya you will be considered 2 things: Ahara Yojana and the Aushadha Yojana, Aushadha Dravya Yojana. That can be done. Then the third category, wherein Sattva Avajaya, that is the Manasika doshas can be relieved with the help of the Avajaya of the Sattva, that is by controlling the Manas, Mano Nigraha will be very very important here. So with this 7 kinds of triads, he has explained how the Sharira is made up of, or what are the strengths of the Sharira, what are the weaknesses, how to locate it, and who is responsible for the elevation of the diseases or the threats, and how it can be completely cured of, or how it can be restored to the normalcy. All these things have been explained in this Saptatrika in a very, very beautiful way. Before that, in a gross way, they have considered the one trika, that is the praneshana, dhaneshana and paralokeshana. Under that, under the praneshana, you have these particular saptatrikas, which are very important to be understood. So therefore, pragni roge samutpanne bahyena abhyantarena va karmana labate sharma shastrena upakramena va balastu khalo मोहाद्वा प्रमादाद्वा न बुध्यते उपद्यमानं प्रथमं रोगं शत्रुमिवाबुधः अणुर्हि प्रथमं भूत्वा रोगः पश्चात् विवर्धते स जातमूलो मुष्णाति बलमायुश्च दुर्मतेः. Why we are telling all these things is because always avoidance of any roga is our primary important concern. Why? Because anurhi pratamam bhutva, the roga will be very, very, very small. Anuhi, earlier it will be anu, very small, or it will be in a very small way. But then it will paschat vivardhate. After that, after gaining the bala, it will increase enormously. So therefore, we should always know what are the roots of it. That is, if you want to consider the roga, the elevation of the roga, then the root of it should be always found out. You need not find out what kind of the swarupa of the roga is many a times. Of course, the swarupa of the roga will be important with respect to its symptoms, signs and symptoms and its effect. But what is responsible for the vardhana of the roga, that has to be always tackled. For example, nowadays you are washing your hands, you are using the mask, all these things. These are the roga mula. That is, for example, the nasopharynx and the oropharynx are the portal entries, or the portal entry it is called. That is the way in which an organism can enter your body and cause some disease. So you are going to cover it. You are going to cover it, and that will become the mula. That is a root for the disease to enter your body, right? So therefore, you are tackling in that way. You are closing your mouth. You are avoiding the portal entry of the organisms with the help of nasya, jana, dhumapana, kavala, kandusha. All these things also you are doing as dinacharya procedure to avoid the avoid the entry of the disease. So entry itself, that is the ayatana itself, is closed now, right? So therefore, in that way you are going to understand each and every aspect of a disease, how it is posing threat to your life, how it is going to, what is the swarupa, what is the marga, what is the who are responsible for that, and what kind of treatment you have to take. All these things have been explained in this particular chapter. So understanding these things as a bishak is very, very important. That is what is mainly focused here. Then eshanam samupastambaha balam karanamamayaha Tistraishaniya margascha bishajo beshajanicha Tritvena ashto samuddishtaha krishnatrayena dhimata bhava bhaveshvasaktena eshu sarvam pradishtitam. So in this particular chapter, all these ashtatrikas, that is praneshana, dhaneshana and paralokeshana, the first trika has been explained. Then after that, eshanam upastambha, trayo upastambha, that is ahara, nidra, brahmacharya has been explained. Trivida bhala, that is sahaja, kalaja and yuktikrita bhala have been explained. Karanamamaya, what is the karana, or what is the ayatana for the roga? What are they? That is the ahita or hina, atiyoga and mithya yoga of atiyoga, yoga and mithya yoga of kala, karma and artha. These things have been explained there. Then Tistraishaniya margascha, that is how to locate these particular diseases. So amaya is also told. That is, what are the three kinds of amaya? It is nija, agantuja and the manasa. These three kinds of roga have been told. Then they also have told what is the pathway in which this roga will enter into the sharira, or what are the adhishtanas of them. There is bahya, abhyantara and madhyama roga marga have been told. Then bishaja, what kinds of bishak are responsible for the elevation of the disease. Vaidya guna yukta, siddha sadhita and chadmachara vaidya. They are the three kinds of. Then there are three kinds of beshaja, three kinds of medicaments or methods of treatment. The Daivapasya, Yuktivapasya and Satvavajaya. That also has been explained in detail. Therefore, Tritvena Ashtau Samuddishtaha Krishnatrayena Dhimata. This has been told by Atreya Punarvasu. Bhava Bhaveshvasaktena Eshu Sarvam Pradishnam. Everything about that has been explained in this particular chapter. इति अग्निवेशकृते तन्त्रे चरकप्रतिसंस्कृते श्लोकस्थाने तिस्रैषणीयो नाम एकादशो अध्यायः. So with this we end the chapter of Tistraishaniya Adhyaya. In the next chapter, that is in the Dvadashodhyaya, that is Vata Kala Kaliya Adhyaya, we will be dealing about all the guna and aguna of Vata. That is Vata Kala Akala. Kala here means guna, Akala means aguna. That is what it can, how it can affect our sharira. That also we will be discussing in the next class. So therefore next class we will be discussing about the Vata Kala Kaliya Adhyaya. वातकलाकल ज्ञानम अधिकृत्य परस्मरमतानि जिज्ञासमानाः समुपविश्य महर्षयः प्रपञ्चुः अन्योन्यं किं गुणः वायुः किमस्य प्रकोपणम् उपशमनानि वा अस्य कानि कथं चैनम् असङ्घातवन्तम् अनवस्थितम् अनासाद्यं प्रशमनानि प्रकोपयन्ति प्रशमयन्ति वा कानि च अस्य कुपितस्य शरीराशरीरचरस्य शरीरेषु चरतः कर्माणि बहिः शरीरेभ्यो वेति. So these shlokas, that is starting from the first shloka of Vata Kala Kali Adhyaya, we will be discussing in the next class. Okay, so if you have any doubts regarding the Tistraishaniya Adhyaya, you can ask or post it in the Facebook or even in the YouTube comments, so that it will be helpful for us to answer your questions. Hope the classes have been beneficial for you. In the next class we will be discussing about the Vata Kala Kali Adhyaya. Thank you. Namaskara.